before I even got to CASE. It was during my prospective weekend. I'd already been accepted, and it was the last school I applied to. And we came here the last weekend that they were hosting students, and I had moved around a lot as a child, so I never really felt at home after moving away from Nashville, where I'm originally from. But during my prospective weekend, I can still point to the location, the exact spot where I told my mom, like, Mom, this is home, and I will do anything and absolutely everything to come here.
Right at the start, I picked CASE not just because of its academic reputation, but because I just know this is a place I'll be happy in.
During move-in, I got to talk to a lot of students on campus, interact with the Greek students who were helping us move in, and they were very welcoming and very warm.
The final night of Discover Week, when we were all on the football field, and for us, the power happened to go out, so, I bonded with people with November birthdays really well. But it was just kind of like a good time to actually interact with the entire year instead of just my orientation group. And then, we bonded over some technical difficulties together.
I feel pretty quickly belong to CASE during first weeks of my experience here. So definitely orientation leader is a great help for me to get involved into the CASE community.
I won't spoil things, but there's a certain tradition during O Week that really just made me feel welcome, like I belonged here.
At the end of orientation week, when my orientation leaders were just so nice and wishing us the best of luck, it felt like they really cared about us and that we all belonged.
I like this question. I first felt like I belonged at CRU. Also, towards the end of orientation, we have a restaurant called the Jolly Scholar on campus, and every Thursday night they do karaoke. I went to karaoke with some people that I didn't really know that well yet, and there is these different first years, and there's some orientation leaders, and we all hung out and realized that we were all students at the same school, we were on the same level, and felt like I really belonged in this group of people.
So I guess my birthday is in September, which is about a month into classes, and my friends, who are still my friends to this day, actually ended up throwing me a surprise party, because that day I was like, it's my birthday, but no one really knows it. I didn't think they knew it either, so I was kind of just gonna treat it like any other day. But I came home to my residence hall, and they were there with a cake. It was great, and I felt really welcomed and loved at that moment.
I first felt like I belonged. I don't remember exactly when. I think it was like the first 2 or 3 weeks of being on campus, and we had made some friends like online, connecting through like Discord and stuff like that. We were all gonna meet up to get insomnia cookies. So we went at around it was like sunset, so the sky was all pretty. We got some cookies. We were just like hanging out, talking to each other, and I really felt like I found my place.
After the first kind of exam season, me and my friends went out on Euclid, and we got ice cream at Mitchell's, which you have to do, and we we just had dinner, and we walked around, and all the lights were up and everything. It was just I felt like I did it.
So at one point I straight up forgot to do a midterm. So yeah, that would have obviously destroyed my grades. But then I emailed the professor and I explained to him my situation, and he was really kind and he was really caring, and he actually helped me do better in the rest of the course, and he also let me take a retake for the midterm with different problems, of course. But I think that act of kindness is probably the first time I felt like I belonged on campus.
I got to participate in Legacy Week and a bunch of things, so I got to learn more about CWRU. I remember homecoming was really exciting, and getting to see all the alumni come back. So I think all those group activities that really taught me about sort of the CWRU culture was when I really felt settled in.
I think I kind of always knew, which is a very interesting answer, but I think when I first came here and I met the people in my orientation group and I hit it off very well with my roommate, I kind of knew that I was in a group of people that were equally collaborative but also kind and down to earth. And I think that's also why I chose CRU, because the people that I met here made it feel the most like home.